Hello everyone, we are going to learn Passé composé today. So Passé composé, I'm going to divide it in two parts, part 1 and part 2. In this presentation, we'll be having part 1, which means Passé composé with avoir. Part 2 is of Passé composé with être, but we'll not discuss it in this presentation. My motive is to begin with the Passé composé, and thereafter we'll do it in the next slides. So whenever we talk about the things that have happened in past, we use past tense. One of the tenses in French that we use quite often is called as le passé composé. Generally, we use this tense to describe any completed action in past. Like for example, in English, we say I ate or I have eaten. I went or I have gone. We use passé composé. Same way in French, I went or I have gone is one single tense. That is le passé composé. We are going to cover up two tenses of English in one single tense of French, that is le passé composé. We are going to learn it. We are how to learn, how to form, how to go ahead. We are going to do it in the slides. Formation of passé composé is avoir plus past participle. Avoir is a general verb that you people have learned in the beginning, that is the simple conjugation of avoir in present form plus past participle. So it's important to understand how to form the past participle, because avoir you can use very easily. So forming past participle is an important task. So here we will learn how to form the past participles. Generally, if you know, we have three types of verbs in French: first group, second group and third group. If I speak about first group, they are called as normal ER ending verbs. Second group are called as IR ending verbs, and third groups are called as RE ending verbs. So first one, I'll take an example like parler, so that's to speak, and finir, to finish, and entendre, that is to hear. So generally for all the verbs which end with ER, which means for all the verbs which are of first group, we will remove R and put accent on E. This rule will be same for all the verbs which will be ending with er. Whenever you see a second group verb ending with ir, remove r, that's it. That will be your past participle. If we are talking about re ending verbs, generally we do not have any rules and regulations for re ending verbs, because every re ending verb will have a different rule. So I don't want to teach you that all re ending will be ending with u, like I have done here, entendre, I have made it entendu. Not same with all the verbs. So for third group, there is a list of verbs that you need to learn in order to understand what are the past participles of such and such verbs. You're already learning re ending verbs in present form. You have learned so many verbs: savoir, vouloir, pouvoir, entendre, attendre, sortir, etc., etc. All whatever verbs you people have learned till now, IR ending or RE ending, which belong to third group, you have seen that means they are not regular, they are irregular verbs. So you have learned the conjugation of all these verbs. Same way, you have to learn the past participles of all the verbs which are ending with third group, which are third group RE ending or IR ending, etc. As I explained, the formation of passé composé is avoir plus past participle. So avoir is a simple present tense, that is avoir in present tense, that is all called as a helping verb. So avoir is a helping verb here, and past participle we need to find. So I have given an example. For example, parler verb I have taken and I will conjugate it to passé composé. The very first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to conjugate the verb avoir. So you see here, j'ai, tu as, il a, elle a, nous avons, vous avez, ils ont, elles ont. So I have first of all conjugated the verb avoir. Now what I'm going to do, going to take the main verb, that is parler, and as it is an er ending verb, I am going to frame its past participle, and I'm going to put accent on e, and I'm going to put it everywhere. So I'll put j'ai parlé, tu as parlé, il a parlé, elle a parlé, nous avons parlé, vous avez parlé, ils ont parlé, elles ont parlé. So this is what we are going to do together. So you'll be learning it accordingly. It's in front of you, passé composé and past participle both. Same way, I'm going to take another verb that is of third group, so that you can see I'm doing the same things. First of all, I'm conjugating the verb avoir, that is j'ai, tu as, il a, elle a, nous avons, vous avez, ils ont, elles ont. First work is to take the verb avoir, which is a helping verb, then proceed further with the past participle. So for entendre, the past participle is entendu. As I said, you need to learn from the book itself or from any notes the list of the verbs which are irregular verbs and their past participles. So it is one of the irregular verbs. So entendre I'm going to take entendu, entendu, entendu. Everywhere I'm going to put the same thing. It will become j'ai entendu, tu as entendu, il a entendu, elle a entendu, nous avons entendu, vous avez entendu, ils ont entendu, elles ont entendu. As for every verb, there are three forms. First is affirmative form, then we have negative, and then we have interrogative form. So we need to learn the negative as well as interrogative forms. So I'm trying to make you understand how to frame a sentence in negative whenever you have passé composé. When we were making negative sentences in present tense, we learned that we will put ne and pas, which means ne before the verb and pas after the verb. Same rule is to be applied here also. We will putting ne and pa, but what should the placement of that ne and pa? That's an important thing to understand. So in negation, we put ne and pa before and after the helping verb. So as we know, the helping verb is avoir and the main verb is the whatever the verb we are using. So we will be putting it here. For example, I have taken tu as fini. So you can see it in front of you. Tu as fini, I have written in passé composé, and in negation I have changed it. In negation I have put tu n'as pas fini, which means ne before avoir and pas after avoir. That's what I have done. So you can see ne before the helping verb and pas after the helping verb. That's what we have done. That's what we do in passé composé. Same case in the case of interrogation. Whenever we change sentence to interrogation, which means inversion form, when in the inversion form we directly inverse the verb avoir. We do not touch the verb passé composé. We do not touch the past participle. So you can see here as-tu fini. So what we did, we have inversed the verb avoir and past participle we have left it as it is. So we won't touch it. So this is the way that we are going to make interrogation also. You can see all three forms now in front of you: affirmative, negative and interrogative. So in the affirmative we have written like j'ai fini, tu as fini, il a fini, elle a fini. Same way in negative we have written je n'ai pas fini, tu n'as pas fini, il n'a pas fini, elle n'a pas fini. So we have put n'a pas in front of and after the helping verb. So before and after the helping verb we use n'a pas in order to make sentence negative in passé composé. Same way interrogative, you can see that I have used et je, as-tu, a-t-il. So same way I have used interrogation. So et je fini, as-tu fini, a-t-il fini, a-t-elle fini. So I have just inversed the verb avoir and I'm putting past participle as it is without making any change to it. So this is the way that you are going to learn passé composé in French. I hope that you will learn it thoroughly and you will understand it before the next video which I am going to post soon too, which will be passé composé with être. I wish you good luck and bon courage. See you soon. Bye.